6 Chelsea players who failed to live up to the hype. MICHY BATSHUAYI. The inclusion of the Belgian striker may seem harsh, having only moved to Stamford Bridge at the start of the season, but BATSHUAYI has done nothing to suggest he was worth the £33 million it cost to sign him from Marseille. The Belgian has scored just one Premier League goal this season, but opportunities have been limited, with even the exclusion of Diego Costa failing to give BATSHUAYI a chance. Conte clearly doesn't trust his backup striker, and there were even rumours he could have left in January. The magazine 442 may have likened him to Didier Drogba back in 2015, but they couldn't have been further away from the truth. MARIN. The German playmaker moved to Stamford Bridge in 2012 from Werder Bremen, but would last just one season in the Premier League. MARIN would hardly feature throughout the season for Chelsea, making just 6 Premier League appearances, and was loaned out the following summer to Sevilla. MARIN was never given the chance to succeed at Chelsea, but it probably didn't help that he arrived in the same summer as Eden Hazard. VERON. Just as much a Man United flop as a Chelsea one, VERON is just a straight up Premier League failure. Man U spent nearly £30 million on the Argentinian, and he cost Chelsea £15 million 2 seasons later. Despite finding the net early in his Chelsea career, VERON's time at the Bridge would be blighted by injury, meaning his minutes on the pitch were limited, and the midfielder would spend the rest of his Chelsea career away from the club on loan at Inter Milan and Estudiantes. MATEJA KEZMAN. Being a striker and going from the Eredivisie to the Premier League is like a box of chocolates. Most of the options are rubbish, but there are a few gems. Unfortunately for MATEJA KEZMAN, he was not one of those gems. The Serbian striker would score more than 100 league goals for PSV Eindhoven between 2000 and 2004 and would head to Chelsea for £5.3 million, where he was given the number 9 shirt formerly worn by Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank. KEZMAN would end the season with the Premier League winners' medal, but his 4 goals were hardly the reason Jose Mourinho's men raised the trophy. The striker would be sold in the summer to Atletico Madrid, but later stated that being at Chelsea was the best part of his career. Well, as long as he enjoyed himself. Fernando TORRES. Poor Fernando's time at Chelsea was shocking, especially considering how good he'd been at Liverpool and how much they spent on him. It was £50 million for anyone who forgot. During his 3.5 seasons at Stamford Bridge, Torres would struggle in front of goal, never netting double figures in a season and missing some incredible chances, including an open goal at Old Trafford, which just gets worse every time you watch it. While his career on a whole at Chelsea will be considered a failure, Torres will be remembered for one great moment, his goal at the Nou Camp that helped Roberto Di Matteo's side reach the Champions League final in 2012 and send Gary Neville into orgasm. ANDRIY SHEVCHENKO. While he may not have cost as much as Torres did, SHEVCHENKO was certainly a lot more disappointing than the Spaniard. Torres was nowhere near the player he once was when he joined Chelsea, having underwent knee surgery less than a year before joining the Blues, whereas Shevchenko moved to the Premier League as one of the best strikers in European football. There was so much excitement when the Ukrainian joined Chelsea, but the striker never lived up to the hype, scoring just 9 Premier League goals before returning to AC Milan on loan. Since his retirement, Shevchenko has tried his hand as a professional golfer, politician, and is now in charge of the Ukrainian national side. Either way, he will always remain a Chelsea flop. So those are our 6 Chelsea players who failed to live up to the hype. Let us know what you think in the comments below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe.